Ooh, I'm very big down there. Okay. We're going to have to make sure that you guys can see that. Yeah, that's all right. All right. So we have the NASDAQ and the ES both moving up. I mean, they're both having crossed over previous highs. So they're okay to take for trades in this area, but you just have to be very cautious that when you get into here, into this price range up here, that you have probably some selling pressure. So if you're going to get into a trade and you're going to have a tight stop, your tight stop might not work. You might have to give it a little bit more room to breathe, or you're going to get a little bit of a retracement because you kind of have this sideways move that's in here. Now, if you can break it, leave yourself a little basing candle in here and go back and get a quick pullback, that's a whole another thing. But for right now, we'll look at some stuff on lower time frames in a minute, but I want to see what let's go see what like crude oil is doing. Micro context, higher time frame, see what's going on. We're having a little bit of an update here, kind of sideways trend still. It's been that way for a little while. Let's go to 120. Not enough data for the 120. 15-minute chart. Okay. Alrighty. So we are coming up into some supply. There's no real good area of buyers. Obviously, you have multiple areas of sellers. So let's see on a lower time frame if we can see anything. So this is this program that I use. A friend of mine created, but basically it should have drawn from the top of the candle to the bottom of the wick down here, because that would have been the lowest area of the price movement, and it would have actually been an acceptable trade. But because this thing drew it weird, it looks like it wasn't. It was. It's actually a decent little setup. And now that we're going to break over this, I'm wondering on a low time frame if we can find something. I don't really love breakout trades because I feel like a lot of the times they don't work that well. They typically barely break the high and then come back and knock you out, and it's just a pain in the butt. I like retracements. I like them to come back, show me that they are going to retest that high, grab more orders, and go. So let's see if we can find something here. I usually, again, so it needs to get up here, stop for just a second, and then rally through. So now if it stops, hopefully, we can find something in there to be able to pick up on. Now, this technically is kind of some stoppage. It's just not right at the high point like it is right now. So let me see on 1 minute if we can find anything. 1 minute might be a little aggressive, but that's all right. Not really doing much here. I mean, just moving around a little bit, but not. It's kind of stopping, which is good. But maybe something's lagging because it's not. The candle is really lagging around. It's not really making a great move. Okay, so this is kind of the area of interest. This is a little low, but it is also kind of an area that broke a high. I'm not too against it. I think we might be able to get a little bit of a retest on it. We're going to try it out. This is, how big is this? 74 to, you're probably going to go down to, let's say 66. So you got 8 points of risk. The micro contract, each point is worth $1. Yeah, each point's worth $1. And so, oh God, why math? $32? It's not anything that crazy. It's almost worth taking it on a full size or doubling this order actually. Yeah, I'm gonna double this guy here real quick. We're gonna do this. Add another one. Oops. 4, 4, stop loss. 4, 4, profit 4. Okay. I actually want this farther away. I want this farther away. And this one much farther away. All right. Okay, save as template. We're going to do 2 target. Eight contracts. Save. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. We're gonna put this one out there. We'll go 75 is fine. Doesn't matter. And we'll go up here and look around and see what we can find. What we can find. That's the one I was just on. What a dum-dum. All right. Now we're on micro gold. Let me see. Again, daily, I'm pretty sure broke all-time highs. Yesterday we were trading it, and yeah, we were a part of that all-time high move up. So let's go to a 60. Yeah, yesterday this is where we were trading, was right in here. We got some of this and it kind of rallied, but then I think we got out of it because I had to leave. Stuff at all-time highs can be kind of hard because, yeah, you can keep getting pullbacks and taking it higher, but you don't really know where the sellers are going to step in. Big round numbers are a good indication of where you maybe should be cautious, but still, it can be a little sketchy if you don't know kind of what's above you. You can just keep riding it up and keep managing your stop, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work out for you. I can't see what's back there. I think the previous high point was right in here. So realistically, there's nothing really as a reference point of like support or resistance in here. What's this guy doing? Just chilling, doing nothing. All right. Let's see here. Let's go to micros. Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Again, the daily. See what's going on. I think we broke the high just a smidge, and now we've pulled back a little bit. Might be an opportunity to grab something. Wrong time. 120. That does not look great. Need a little bit more time here. That was not helpful. This is probably a better area to be looking at than this one is, but it still does not look fantastic. Let me see what's on a low time frame. This thing's been kind of sideways. Once it kind of bounced off this area. I mean, there's some support and resistance kind of in this area. As you can see, like back here, you have it kind of stopped both those times as well on that same kind of line. I wonder if we go back any farther and find anything. Yeah, Okay. There's somebody doing something at that point. Yeah, there too. There too. Who knows if it would hold up again though for another hit off of that? I don't know if it would or not. Come on, crude. Yeah, this doesn't look very appealing to me. We're gonna go to something else. Maybe there's a British pound or a euro. Ooh, micro British pound, not good. All right, forgot about that. 6B. I swear I can never remember what contracts of micros actually look decent. I should always end up clicking on them. Context, higher time frame. Sideways. Trend. Sideways. Wouldn't do it. Maybe down here, but a $250 risk for this. Nah, I'm good. I think the euro looks better on a micro. Yeah, kind of sideways. Lower time frame. Let's see. Let's see what we can see. Okay, not that. 120. Not enough data. Yeah, just kind of down a little bit. Kind of into a downtrend. This little area of supply up here is not bad. This just got filled. I don't know why my speaker didn't say anything. But we're gonna go, I think it was right there. Yeah, kind of looks like it. Maybe on a 2-minute chart it looks a little better. Yeah, 2-minute chart looks a little better. So we want to go 1-to-1 away. So this is 8 points away. So 8 points from there would be there. And then this one we can take up here. All right, we're gonna see. We'll wait and see on that one. I don't know why that didn't make a noise though. Can you even? Oh, I don't think this is on. I'm just talking. How do I get to those fucking settings? This is not good. Crap. Yeah, that thing can't hear me at all. Is this even on? Shit. Why? Why are you doing this? Damn it.